Hey guys, it's Matt from TDM Style here, back with another review for you, and today I'm going to be having a look at this watch from BROMWICK. So I was originally going to include the unboxing in this video as well, but I got this in the mail a couple days ago and I was too excited to wear it out, so I cheated and I unboxed it already, obviously, but so we're going to get right into the review. And I do have a special discount code for you guys later in the video, so be sure to stick around for that. First things first, a little bit about the company. So BROMWICK is a London-based company, and it was started by a guy named Steve Singh, and the story is actually pretty cool. I'll have a link to it down below, but the long and short of it is he was in London on a trip with his girlfriend, and they were talking about how his passion in life would be to create and sell affordable watches, and just at that moment, Big Ben chimed, and he kind of took that as a sign and started BROMWICK. So if we have a look at their website, we can see that BROMWICK offers two different series of watches, the first being the Crown series, and the second, which is the one that I chose, being the Tower series. And each series of watches offers 5 different varieties. Some have mesh bands, some have leather bands, and they all have different color faces and things. And I like that there aren't a million watches here, because to me, that tells me that they're focusing on quality instead of quantity, and that's always a good thing. So now that we know a little bit more about the company, let's have a look at the packaging in which this watch arrived. So on the outside of the box is this matte black sleeve, which has kind of a velvety feel to it almost. It's got the BROMWICK logo in the silver tone on the front there. It's got the same matte black design on the actual box, and when you open that up, you're going to see your watch, the little tool there, which you can use to remove and replace bands or links. And then inside the lid of the box, we have this little pouch with the instruction booklet inside, and if we peek behind there, you can see that etched onto the inside of the lid says "value every second," and I thought that that was just a really nice touch. Alright, now let's have a closer look at the watch itself. So as I mentioned, I went with the Tower series watch, and I chose this one in black and rose gold with a mesh band, and I chose this for a couple of reasons, one of which being that I really liked the color combination and I didn't have anything quite like this, but even more so, I just really love this gorgeous design on the face. I think it's just really pretty and very unique. Now this design is actually inspired by Big Ben, so if we look at them side by side, you can see that the design inside of Big Ben's face is very similar. And I think that's just really cool, and it speaks to basically how the company began. Alright, so moving on to the overall design and quality of the watch, I obviously quite like the design. I think it's minimal, but it still has a nice flair to it, so it makes it stand out. I'm really liking these mesh style bands as well. I think they just look very seamless when you're wearing them, and it's a nice difference to those traditional kind of metal link type bands. Plus they're really easy to adjust, and it can fit all different size wrists, and you don't have to worry about bringing it to a jeweler to adjust it or anything like that. Now in terms of the specs of the watch itself, this has a Japanese quartz movement system in it, and the face has a sapphire crystal glass, which is just very strong and scratch resistant stuff. So that's really nice. That tells me that if I accidentally drop it once or twice, I'm not going to have to worry about the face taking any damage. And it is also water resistant up to 50 meters. Moving on to pricing next. Now these watches will come in at either $149 or $159 US, depending on which model you choose. All of them offer free worldwide shipping, free returns, and a 24-month warranty. So I really like that. I like the 2-year warranty. I really like the free shipping and free returns. So if you don't like the watch or it doesn't work out for some reason, it's nice to know that you can send it back without any hassle. So overall thoughts, I love it. I think it just looks great, especially with a black shirt like this. It would probably look nicer if I had a pink tie on instead of this red, but still, it looks great, it feels great. I really like the story of the company and what they're trying to achieve by just making nice quality watches with an affordable price tag. As I mentioned in the beginning, I like that they're focusing on quality over quantity and they don't have, a billion different kinds of watches to choose from. I like the designs. I think the quality is good. They feel very sturdy and they feel like they're built to last. And I really like the Big Ben inspired design of the Tower series watches. So if you're in the market for a new watch, definitely check out BROMWICK, and as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I do have a special discount code for you guys, so I'm going to pop that right down here and in the description box below as well. That wraps things up for this review, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed watching it. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so to keep up with all the upcoming content, and as always, thanks so much for coming by and watching, and we'll see you at the next one.